Our #1 overall picks, only 16 years apart, but they're facing off tonight at Staples Center. Here we go. Not the first time LeBron has done this. We're flashing back to 2004. His first matchup with another former #1 overall pick by the name of Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq outscored LeBron 37-32 as James missed this potential game winner at the end of regulation. Lakers went on to win it in overtime. That's a long time ago. Yes. Trust me there. 4 years later, November 5th, 2008, LeBron faced off against Derrick Rose for the first time. James scored 41, Rose scored 20, en route to a 14-point victory over the Chicago Bulls. So that was 2008. And then 2 years before they became teammates, LeBron and Kyrie Irving, they had their inaugural matchup. Kyrie scored 17, LeBron had 18. Of course, that was when he was part of the Big Three in Miami. Heat were too much, defeating the Cavs 92-85. Speaking of teammates of LeBron, he took on Anthony Davis for the first time March 29, 2013. LeBron was brilliant, as always, pouring in 36 on 7 of 10 from three-point distance. AD finished with just 11 points. So here we go again. Tonight, Pelicans reporter Andrew Lopez joins us now live from Staples Center. And Andrew, Zion, he said before how excited he was to eventually face LeBron. Now it's here. How is he approaching this big one tonight?
Well, it's a tale of two Zions right now. On Sunday, after they played the Warriors, he was asked about LeBron, and he gave his thoughts then. But when we asked him today, he was a little bit shy, or he wanted to focus on the team. Here's what he had to say both days about facing LeBron.
I used to watch him all the time, especially when he was in Cleveland the first time. He was just an incredible player to watch. He always held his own, and sometimes I feel like he doesn't get the respect he deserves. But it's not for me to decide.
What has LeBron meant to you in terms of watching him as you've been kind of growing up?
Man, honestly, can we ask those questions after the game? I think my main focus right now is just trying to help my team get a win. I'll tell you, with Bron and all those other great players made me growing up after.
Now, while he's focused on the team, he is focused on another #1 pick, Anthony Davis. The only player so far to give him a lot of trouble, the only team so far, has been the Milwaukee Bucks, featuring Giannis Antetokounmpo. He has another tall challenge with AD tonight, and he said AD is one of the better players in the league, so we'll see how far Zion has to go into his bag tonight to keep the Pelicans afloat.
Yeah, he scored 20 or more points in 8 straight games, and he's only played 12. We'll see if he can keep it up tonight in LA. Andrew Lopez, thank you.
Hey there, welcome to the warm-up brought to you by Ford. I'm Stephanie Reddy. We've got Ryan Hollins in the building, 10-year NBA vet, and Brendan Haywood,
hey,
NBA champion.
Glad to be here.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, good.
I like how you coming in with it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're thrilled you're here with us. We've got a doubleheader on TNT tonight, but we've got 7 games across the association, and we also have some news to report for you all. Good news for the Golden State Warriors. Stephen Curry is set to return to action on Sunday. That game is against the Washington Wizards, so we're expecting big numbers out of Steph Curry. His wrist looking good. LeBron James of the Los Angeles Lakers. He's been playing, MVP-like this season, leads the league in assists. His Lakers host the Pelicans tonight. First time he'll see Zion Williamson face-to-face. Speaking of Zion Williamson, the rookie has been extraordinary. Small sample size, but it looks really, really good. And in fact, earlier today, he stopped to talk to reporters.
Yeah. Honestly, can we ask those questions after the game? I think my main focus right now is just trying to help my team get a win. I'll tell you, with Bron and all those other great players made me growing up after.
The players, a lot of you guys have talked a ton lately about the unselfishness of the team. How much fun has it been to just see everybody kind of embrace that and, be up there in 35, 40 assists every game lately?
It's great. It definitely shows that we're moving the ball. Everybody's unselfish, and I think it makes us a better team.
You and the starters, you guys are pitching on out tonight. You, PI, you guys played 10 games together. What did you just thought about the impressions going on alongside those?
My impressions are great. Drew can snap at any time. BI can snap at any time. Fave is just so consistent. You gotta respect it. And then I think we started off a little shaky trying to figure out each other, but I think we're just picking it up, and especially on the defensive end, I think we're really improved there.
What's the biggest thing you've learned about yourself this season? It could be either off the court or on the court.
I think definitely time management, learning how to take care of my body and, get the necessary rest.
Are there any guys that you reached out to for support or any advice?
No, I really haven't reached out, to be honest. It's just kind of those things where I talk to them after the game or something, and they'll give me their 2 cents, and I take in all the information I can get. And the Pelicans staff has really helped me a lot with that as well.
We're up against Anthony Davis tonight. Yeah, that's game here with some matchup for you defensively. One guy who kind of giving you problems so far is the first yourself that you can kind of maybe change something up and get to a longer guy like that.
Against a great player like that, you got to bring different things to the table because they pick up on things fast. And I mean, he's a great player. I can't bring the same thing every time. Just got to have different attack modes, knowing how to attack them, when to attack them, and when not to. So I think it's just learning as the game goes on and just talking to my best.
Zion, since you first played your first game in the NBA, what's the experience been like on the court for you?
The experience has been great. I missed the first half of the season, but I mean, to finally get out there, just be with my teammates, it's been great.
Well, it has been great. Look at the Pelicans' last 6 games and where they rank in the NBA during that stretch. Record at the bottom, 5-1, tied for first. Everything else, first and second.
Man, you can definitely call that the Zion Williamson effect because when he comes in the game, this guy is a movable chess piece. In the NBA game now where everybody's playing small ball, he's a unique piece because he's small, but at the same time, he can play big. He's only about 6'6", 6'5", but he's stronger than most post players. I've seen him going into Hassan Whiteside's chest getting buckets when they played against Portland. And then at the same time, he has the agility to play out there on the perimeter and slide his feet. In today's game, he is what it is all about. Now, this play right here is a great play for Zion Williamson. Got to give shouts out to the Pelicans coaching staff. They used to run this play for Corey Maggette back in the day for the Clippers. He used to get downhill to the right. Zion obviously gets downhill with the left hand. Like how he is attacking the basket right there. This play puts this shows everything that he can do. The quick in between the legs crossover, sees that nobody is there that can stop him on the strong side. On the weak side, only a wing defender. Zion knows to automatically attack the basket, showing the versatility in his game because he can play on the perimeter, but at the same time, he can post up. He can get it done in the post. Now you see Zion playing against a bigger defender, Valanciunas. No chance at staying in front of him. Zion gets quickly to his strong hand. Now, we show you his strong hand because we know he wants to get to his left. But yes, he can set up the left by getting to his right. Quick move to the right, nice spin, splits the trap to get back to that left hand. Zion is truly taking over this game for the Pelicans. I like everything he's doing. What is truly scary for the league is how strong, how efficient he's been playing. This guy didn't get to play the first part of the season. He's obviously not in the best shape, and his offense has ways to go, and he's still dominating. I think in the next couple of years, we could be looking at Zion Williamson's NBA.
I agree. And when you watch him play, there's a simplicity that he brings to the game. He catches and he goes. He moves the ball quick. And you're right, B. He's undersized. So as a 5, we played the position. We say, man, just wall up, make him score over you.
Not that
but
guy.
He jumps so high and so quick that he's in the air while guys are still sliding their feet. Now, the beauty in him being injured was he got to improve his three-point shooting. He got to sit back and watch the game of basketball. So he's in a perfect place. And when you talked about Alvin Gentry earlier, I think Alvin Gentry is just spoon-feeding him just enough to where he can grow, and you're going to see his game mature as he goes forward.
So I have a question for you, too. He had a lot of hype coming in. We all knew what he was capable of. We saw the tremendous athleticism in the highlights. Has there been anything that surprised you? For me, it's been that quick second jump.
Well, that didn't really surprise me. I saw that a lot at Duke. That's one of the things that truly amazed me because I didn't have it when I played. I had that first jump, but that second jump, it was never there. He has that second jump kind of similar to, remember Antoine Jameson that we both played with?
Yep.
He has that quick second jump like Antoine Jameson, but he has the brute strength and the power to go through the big men that we talked about, guys like Steven Adams, Hassan Whiteside. He can take it right to their chest. So Zion is unique because he simplifies the game like you talked about. He can play everywhere. He can play on the perimeter. He can get it done inside. And then in this league where everybody loves to switch to pick and roll, he says, okay, every time you put a small guy on me, a wing player or a point guard, I'm not stepping out to the three-point line like a lot of these modern-day bigs. I'm going to seal big in the lane, and I'm going to punish the smaller player. If you put a bigger player on him, he says, okay, this guy can't move his feet with me. I'm going to the perimeter. You made an excellent point. The game is simple for him.
Yeah.
I'm bigger than you, and if I'm not bigger than you, I'm faster and I'm quicker than you. I'm just going to play to my strengths.
I think what surprised me is in the half court. You know, I thought this would be a system with the Pelicans where they'd have to run and throw him lobs. He'd have to be a rim runner. But he's been incredibly effective in the half court, like you said, B, thinking the game of basketball. He's also a willing passer. He hasn't stepped in with the mindset, I'm the #1 overall pick. I've got average 30 or 40 a game. He plays within a team concept. And for a guy that's willing to go out and rebound, we know that's one of the things that transfers. If you are a double-double guy in college, more than frequently, you're going to be a double-double guy in the NBA. But him scoring over centers, playing in